Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 16 of How Many Ones?
How many what?
My name's Matt Clark, and today we have two special guests. Because in the blue corner, we have the Lord of Dorset himself, Poole Buckler, who is pro-Lumineth. But in the red corner, we got the Prince of Dorset, Rich Belfield, who's anti-Lumineth. Who's going to win this little fight between the two of them? Let's see, shall we?
Oh, now we don't get to find out who Rich is today. Because you've completely gone over his intro.
No, it's all right. Don't you worry, guys. I wasn't going to forget it. Hi, guys. I'm Richard. I am Dorset. Richard? Yeah, all right. Rich, then.
But we've gone to Richard.
Belfield.
Okay,
Richard.
Richard.
He threw me by ruining the intro. I had one planned and everything. Dorset's answer to a half-eaten bacon sandwich.
Okay.
That felt a bit safer than Richard Gere.
I don't understand that one.
Clearly, that doesn't happen in Dorset because there's too many seagulls.
Yeah, I was going to say.
If there's a half-eaten bacon sandwich anywhere, it's not. It'd be eaten by seagulls in like 2 seconds flat.
And a half-eaten bacon sandwich is like a crime against humanity. Who doesn't finish a bacon sandwich?
Vegans.
Would they start it?
No, but they wouldn't finish it either.
I guess you could give it to a vegan and go, yeah, this is vegan bacon. Halfway through a bite, go, oh, actually, no, that's a real pig. Then they wouldn't
I'm pretty sure that's a crime now.
Probably. Funny, though.
Understand? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll give you that. But yeah, so that wasn't my best work, guys, but Matt threw me, and you can blame him entirely for the comic delivery.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I hope everyone enjoyed the nice little change. Nice little change for everyone.
Yeah.
Well, all I've been hearing from you two is how one of you hates it, one of you loves it. So
God, I hate them.
I may as well spread it out a bit.
Said the vicar of the choir.
Lumineth, the Marmite of Age of Sigmar. That's what we found out.
Yeah.
And that's what we're reviewing today, the Lumineth Battletome.
I don't like elves, and I don't like them when they're super shiny. What's your gimmick? I'm a shiny elf. Get
I mean,
something.
technically they're less shiny now. The old rules are more about being shiny.
Yes. You can be shiny now, but
which
not
we'll go
necessarily.
into. Yeah.
I'll refer to my previous point.
Yeah. So, as previously mentioned as well, we are sponsored by Pro Painter Studios, who Rich will now be able to talk about for at least 5 minutes about how amazing they are, which they are amazing. So, take it away, Rich.
I would just like to tell everybody, if you've never had the chance to handle a 3-incher, a 6-incher, a 9-incher, or even a 12-incher, why not get yourself over to Pro Painting Studios? You can get some of the best, thickest, longest equipment you can ever imagine, personalized to your own specific needs and situations. If you want a box for your dice and you want it to have a specific print on the front, feel free, get in touch, get it done. If you want a combat gauge with your club's logo, you want a combat gauge with a picture of your daughter's cousin's second auntie twice removed poodle, feel free, you can get it done. They have the skills.
What you were going to say then?
I know you were. I know you were.
I think Matt was listening going, oh my God, what's he going to say?
Edit this. It doesn't edit this now, do I? No.
Oh, see,
you didn't say it too wrong.
You can basically, what a point I'm getting at, guys, is whatever you want, you can get it done. Effectively, you will get some of the finest quality that money can buy, and you can save some of that money that you can buy it with by using our code HowManyOnes, HowManyOnes, to save yourself 10% at the store, and also support us fine gentlemen to make sure that Dorset has a lot less half-eaten bacon sandwiches. Plus, if you need trophies, same guys, get in touch with them. I'll also do a shout out to some of the best tournaments and events you'll ever go to as well. So if there are tickets, I understand, available for the Halloween Achievements event, where you get to meet all three of us, because Matt's going to come as well, probably. I don't know, he might change his mind.
Maybe.
Yeah. So he's committed as always. You can come and meet us fine folks. So yeah, get on there, get buying, and get talking to us. We want to speak to you, and they want to take your money, and we want you to take them. We want them to take your money. You'll get the best quality you can imagine.
Just to clarify, we want them to take your money by you buying stuff, not by them holding you to ransom or anything like that.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. If we get a cut, I don't care either way.
You're not fussy, Rich, is what you're saying.
That's it. No, I'm fine with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. So this is a recording within a week for us, which is quite quick.
Yeah.
So hobby-wise, what have you guys done anything extra in the last week? Or has it
No,
been-
still working on that Hans army, the super
Yeah.
secret Rages and
Super
Wreckers.
Cats Army? Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Rich?
I've actually done more hobby. I've been trimming.
Careful now.
Who? No, I never do that. Trust me. But it's fine. I never asked them to either. So swings and roundabouts. I've been sort of taking off supports from a printed War Master army. Just give that a whirl.
Good work. Yep.
Should be fun. I have no idea what I'm sticking to bases, but whatever. And I ran out of super glue, so I had to wait until tomorrow for more to come. And I've been what else have I been doing? I bought a Kickstarter I backed finished, which I thought was quite interesting, and it is hobby related. It was the Scale 75's sort of coloured metals.
Okay.
And I went for a set called, I can't remember now, but it was like lots of interesting colours, like metallic pinks and stuff like that. I thought, do you know what? For 20 quid, I'll give them a punt. They'll either be really good or they won't, but I won't know until I try them. So I thought I'd give that a whirl. So a couple of bits of hobby there, some purchasing, some doing. I've been painting some more of the pink horrors as well that I said about last time. So been actually a little bit busy hobby wise.
That's good. Because I've decided I probably am going to take Nighthawk to Hans now. So I've just been trying to, because it was part of the element of the mega trade that Tom Hewitt and I do. I want to sort of make not upscale it, but add something in which is mine into it. Because he's painted half of it. So I've just been doing that and just basically just painting like the weapons on them so they look a bit more that I've actually done something on it. So
if you want to make your life easy, you could just go sod it. I'll spray them all white and then just chuck on Tesseract glow.
Yeah, but that'll take me even longer than
fair
doing what I'm doing. I think
completely fine.
So it's fine.
God, I love Tesseract glow. Such a nice colour.
But yeah. So let's get into this Battletome then. It's a slightly bigger one. What was it? 28.
28 scrolls. So it's not ridiculous, but
no.
Yeah.
It's a relatively biggie though. So Paul and I were going through it, and Rich will be listening and
tutting, probably.
Yeah, tutting and being unimpressed.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. I'm impressed, but I still think they're disgusting.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So we'll go through the battle trait first. So it's totally changed from the faction pack cards, essentially. So now, once per battle round, start of the battle round, you're going to pick a rune to put onto your battle scripture. So you're going to pick 5 of these across the game, essentially.
The game, yeah.
There are some things that can change it, but that's the basic level of it.
Yeah.
And there are 5 different runes.
There are 5 different runes.
5, yeah.
I can just feel Fire Slayers sitting there.
You're already getting ragey. Oh, Fire Slayers, yeah.
Fire Slayers sitting there going, why the fuck have they got runes? We're the rune guys. So
the elven runes.
The elven runes. I mean, it is kind of classic stuff to have. Elves always have runes as well.
Nah.
Yes.
There's going to be a lot of that. There's going to be a lot of that.
All right. So the first one they have is, I will try and say the names and butcher them, but we'll give it a go. Barinor, which is the rune of strength. If you pick
Barrymore,
then you can pick up to 2 friendly Realm Lord units for each instance of the rune depicted on your battle scripture to be the targets.
So, and it says this for all of this. For all of the runes have this same kind of method, whereas you get two choices for each time you've written it on your bit of paper.
Yeah. So if you've done the 3 of the same by turn battle round 3, you can pick 6.
Yeah.
Essentially. And if you pick the rune of strength, you get to add 1 to run and charge rolls for each target. That's the basic level.
Okay.
There are additions to this if you have other runes on your scripture already. So if you have Yggdraquili, Rune of the River.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get to add +1 to wound rolls for combat attacks. And if you have Aureli, Rune of the Wind, you get to... Each target can shoot and or charge, even if they've retreated. So if you have one of those two, the river or the wind, on before you pick a strength, then you get those bonus abilities on those 2 units you've picked. Or units you pick depending on how many scriptures you have.
Do they have any way of negating the damage that you take from retreating?
It doesn't say
not in that.
so
no.
Okay. From this, you still take the damage from it.
Yeah.
But they might have somewhere else or something. Okay, fine.
Potentially. I mean, it's maybe. So the next rune we've got is Alethi, Rune of the Mountain. Yeah. So for this one gives the target a 5+ ward. And these things all last until your next battle round. So it lasts the whole battle round to get these bonuses. And if you choose Rune of the Mountain and you already have Varanor on there, Rune of Strength, the melee weapons get anti-charge +1 rend. If you've already got Yggdraquili, Rune of the River, it's -1 from wound rolls made by enemy units in combat.
I think this would also be a nice time to say that if you're having difficulty understanding which runes have come after what, maybe you need a tracker from Pro-Painted Studios. I know they do them. I'd probably recommend
an amazing one.
Yeah, they do.
I assisted Matt with the design.
Yeah, that wasn't sarcasm. That was genuine, because I am already lost.
So basically, Rich, to sort of simmer it down, at the start of each battle round, you pick a rune.
Yeah.
And it has an effect, whatever that effect is. It also has another effect if in the previous rounds you've written a different rune on your scripture. So round 1, you're only ever going to have the base effect. Right. Round 2, you're going to have the effect of the rune and maybe a bonus effect, but maybe not, depending on what your round 1 rune was. So it's all about the combination of runes you write during the battle to give you different effects.
And this is going to sound mad, but the way it's being the way it sounds a bit like. Do you ever play that game, like Doodle God, where you mix the different elements together to make new things?
Yeah, it's kind of you're mixing elements. Yeah,
sounds a bit like that.
It's a bit like the corn skill tree as well, kind of a little bit like that.
Okay.
Where what you picked earlier affects what happens later in the game. It unlocks different branches.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's fine.
So if you pick Yggdraquili, which is the Rune of the River, then with the 2 targets that you picked, you subtract 2 from the charge rolls for enemy units, while they're in 12 of any of the targets, which is quite good.
Really good.
And if you have that one and you choose Alethi, which is the mountain one, you ignore negative modifiers to hit and wound for attacks made by target. Doesn't say in combat, so it'd be all of them. Shooting as well. And if you put Aureli, Rune of the Wind, with it, or you have it on the scripture already, then they can just move 3. And they can pass through combat range enemy units, and they can end in combat.
Yeah, so it's Mighty Destroyers.
Mighty Destroyers, essentially. Yeah. Okay, we're not done yet. Don't worry.
That's great. No, that's good. That's really good. I love the fact that Mighty Destroyers changed. That's not much. Sorry, it's not much, is it? I was thinking of Murderlust. Sorry,
it's a bit Murderlusty as well. Yeah,
I'm getting annoyed about things preemptively. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'll try and calm down for 5 minutes.
Yeah. So the next one is Aureli, Rune of the Wind. If you pick this one, you subtract 1 from the hit rolls for attacks made by enemy units while they're in combat with any of the targets. Okay, and with that one links into Varanor, which is Rune of Strength. They get +4 to their move with that, and Alethi, Rune of Mountain, they get to add 5 to their control score. Okay. Yeah. The last one is Thalari, which hasn't been in there before yet. This is kind of the one on its own. Yeah. If you use this one, you add 2 to casting rolls for Realm Lords units.
So everybody gets +2.
Everyone gets it. But in addition, if you have 4 more unique runes, so different runes on your scripture, you add 4 to the move characteristic of friendly Realm Lords units
So that's
and you get crits on 5+.
So that's like a turn 5 finisher.
Turn 4.
Potentially.
Maximum. In regular play, turn 4 is as quick as you can get that.
Yeah, because it itself would count as a
unique one.
Got it. Okay. Well, that's certainly an interesting one. Hi guys, do you want extra casting, extra movement, extra crits, and everything else?
So
no, that's fair. That's fair.
It's a little bit like you can be reactory. Is that the word?
Reactionary.
No. That one, yeah. To people with it in some ways, because if they come close to you, you can do you're mighty the charge, and slow them down, or you can do you have a bit of freedom. But that's the battle trait, then.
Yeah.
Not to say that's it, but that they don't get anything else.
No.
That's the battle trait. Okay. Well,
yeah.
But I would say it's probably the most complicated battle trait of all of the books, I would say.
Probably. Definitely from what we've reviewed so far, I'd say this is the one which you really have to read it, I think.
Yes.
And almost test it out so you understand how it works.
It gives you so many options of what you want to do. It's great. Yeah. But if you're one of those people who can't make decisions, your army's just going to fall over.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I can imagine that if in doubt, 5 up ward, done.
Yeah, and I think that's the default simple choice.
Mm.
Mountain.
Yeah. I think you have to start with something else. I think if you just go mountain, you lose out on so many of the benefits.
Yeah.
That you want to do.
Well, I suppose there was a movement one, wasn't there? So you could do movement turn 1 and then mountain after that, basically.
You probably go river first to make the -1 to wound as well. That's where you probably go.
Damn.
Yeah, because you kind of want to plan for the future turns. You can go, well,
that's
I want to have this
trick
on the scripture, so then when I use this one, I get these bonuses as well.
It's like you get to turn 3 and all your stuff's locked in combat, and you wish you'd put the Rune of the Wind in there to start with so you could have retreat and charge with everybody, but you've not done it. So you're stuck in combat.
Yeah.
And it sounds really good because it's like, I can have a 5 up ward save. I can do crits. I can do this. I can do that. You can do all those things, but you can't do them all at the same time.
No.
I suppose.
That's the thing. Yes, you can do them, but you can't do them all in the same turn.
Yeah.
So you can be -1 to hit, but if you're -1 to hit, you haven't got the 5 up ward save. You could be +1 to run and charge.
But then you're not being defensive because you're losing out on all the other stuff.
Exactly.
And every time you're doing a different one, you're only picking 2.
2. You only get more if you have.
You're never
extra.
getting more if you double them up. So you're never or getting more than 1.
It's like all of most of the army wounds on 4s. So you go and you go, Rune of Strength when you've got the Rune of the River gives you +1 to wound. That's brilliant. So yeah, you get +1 to wound on all your stuff. It's really offensive, but nothing's got a 5 up ward save.
Okay.
So it requires a bit of
finesse.
You've got to get it in the right order.
Yes.
And also, it's really good against people who've never played against it before because they'll go, oh my god, this thing's amazing. I can't do this. I can't stop them do this. I can't stop them do that. After you've played them 4 or 5 times, suddenly you know, they didn't do Rune of the River turn 1. So that I know for a fact now they can never be -1 to wound. Or they can never be +1 to wound. Because they've not played that rune yet. Yeah, because you know what they played the turns before.
Okay. So does that mean then you might be, as a player of it, you might be predisposed to picking something that you actually don't want?
Early doors, definitely.
To get one the next turn. So you might
get one. Yeah.
Actually, I don't want the -1 to wound because no one's close enough to do anything to me. But actually, I'm going to pick that.
I need that rune.
Yeah. Okay. It's not too bad then. Okay, there are some limitations to it, which is always good.
I also think maybe you probably have seen people playing things a bit wrong because I think people will get this wrong a lot.
You have to really read it and be clear as to what it's saying.
It's a really good battle trait, but it's one of those ones where at events you've really got to watch what your opponent's doing because probably not on purpose. They're just doing something that isn't quite supposed to work that way because it's quite a complicated set of battle traits.
So it does say in the designer's note of the battle trait as well, it suggests writing it down on a bit of paper so that it's clear what runes you've done and stuff.
Yeah,
and
but
like we said earlier, that's where like the tokens from Matt can help.
I was going to say, who's going to use paper? Just use a really well crafted and well thought out tracker from Pro-Painted Studios.
Yeah.
Jesus, with your own unique design on it. I'm sure if you ask guys, it can happen. You could be the one with your face by a Lumineth rune. Ooh, enjoy.
Okay. Paul, do you want to do the battle formation?
I'll do the battle formation. So, as per usual, there are 4 battle formations. So we've got War Host of Duality. When players are alternating picking fight abilities, you can pick 2 instead of 1. So this is the old, this is the old ability you used to just get.
Yeah.
You've lost that as just a normal battle trait. You have to pick it as a separate War Host.
So you could make yourself like ignoring negative modifiers or whatever, and then fight twice, or fight with 2 things.
With two things back to back.
Yeah.
They've always had that ability. Now you have to use your battle formation to get that ability.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Like, they always used to be just -1 to hit, Rich.
Yeah.
And now you've got to put a specific rune down to do that.
So I've only ever played, as I said, I've only ever played against Lumineth once. So my knowledge of them is slim, but I just don't like elves.
So for example, like that -1 to hit, all you've got to do is stand within 13 of your bell. And on every other turn, you get that.
That's true. Or you get the thing off of the Brood Terror.
Yeah.
Nearby. Yeah. So
it's just a different way of doing it.
I get it.
Then we've got Elemental Guardians, the Ancient Spirits. Pick a monster to be the target. For the rest of the turn, ignore the first damage point that will be allocated to each visible Realm Lord's unit, wholly within 12 of the target. So this is the knock 1 off your damage per phase thing if you're near a specific monster.
Yeah.
So like Hellsmiths have got them, that sort of ability. There's a few that have got that ability.
Yeah.
Well, I watched a battle report, and the guy had that on Techless, which kind of makes sense because his base is huge.
Huge, yes. It's a big old bubble. So yeah, he would be playing with that, but he's not able to fight with 2 units at once.
Okay. Maybe there's some solid restrictions then. That's not too bad.
And then this is my favourite, Trick of the Light. Friendly Lumineth Realm, I'm going to LRL because it's easier. Units can use Power Through even if they have not charged this turn. That's brilliant for me. I love that. That's a great ability. So you come in with your clan rats.
Limited to like one per army?
So it's a command ability. So you can only do it once.
Okay, that's fine.
At the end of the turn. And also you've got to have more wounds than the thing that charged you, so it won't work against big monsters and stuff. But if you charge Dawn Riders with clan rats, you can't lock them in because they can just suspend a point to power through and run away.
And obviously, as an army, you've got access to quite a lot of big monsters anyway, things like that.
Yes, so they could all be powering through and not being locked in. And then finally, this is a really good one as well, I think. Spell abilities for the Law of Heesh or Law of the Awakened Realms, we'll come to those in a minute, used by LRR wizards, have the unlimited keyword. However, you cannot pick the same unit to be the target of the same spell ability in the same turn. So all the spells become unlimited, but you can't spam them onto the same target if it's a damaging one, for example.
No.
How good are the spells? Well, obviously, we'll come to those in a bit. But is that
don't worry, Rich. We'll get
there. That's next, I believe.
Sounds. I'm going to be honest. That sounds like a sexy ability.
Yeah,
it is
a very good ability.
Yeah, it's good.
So again, 4 good battle formations. All are very viable.
Some cost points. So the Ancient Spirits to ignore the damage cost 10 points.
That's worth it.
And the Power Through one cost 20 points.
Yeah. Doesn't surprise me. Yeah.
I would have thought that'd been the other way around. Because I actually think the Power Through is less impactful than the ignoring 1 wound of damage, 1 point of wound damage.
Maybe.
Interesting.
But let's do heroic traits, and then Paul can do the artifacts power for us. So we're only doing the book ones again. We're not going to touch soggy stuff anymore.
It's a good rule for life, and to be fair, in general, don't touch soggy stuff.
Yeah. We've got some sunshine out. Let's not go back to
exactly. It's dried out the fields a little bit. That's it.
Yeah.
So first one is Masterful Tactician. This is when you redeploy, you just make it a 4. Yeah. If you're on a 1 to 3.
Used to always had that. Used to be a thing. It was great.
Loads of people have that as well. There's loads of ways to do it.
Next one is called Acolytes of the Runes. So this is start the battle round. You pick a friendly hero, wholly in 12 of this unit to be the target, and that that hero can pick as an additional target the next time you use the depict rune ability. So you could have 3.
Yeah. So say you were
Or-
running Avlanor,
More.
and he was stood near a guy who's got this ability. You could go 5 up ward save on 2 units, and then he can have a 5 up ward save as well.
And then the last one is Flawless Commander. You pick up to 3 visible friendly infantry units.
This is
holding
deployment
18
phase.
of this unit, in deployment phase. And they can each make a normal move as if it were your movement phase. So deployment phase ability to be able to move 3 units.
Yeah, great. Really good.
Is it non-hero infantry or just
It's just
infantry?
Just
infantry.
So it could
can
be a hero.
heroes. Yeah.
But it is only infantry.
Yeah, because I'm wondering, is that Speedy Fox thing? Is that infantry?
No, he's a monster.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, because then that could be really good.
No, he's a monster.
You can just make them.
I mean, he doesn't
Yeah,
really need it either, to be fair. He moves that quick.
No, that's fair. That's a good point.
And then Artifacts of Power, Poole. Should we go through those?
Yep, so we've got 3 of them. So we've got the Phoenix Stone. First time this unit would be destroyed before removing it from play on a roll of dice on a 3-up. It's not destroyed. Remaining damage has no effect. Heal D3. So you don't die. You come back to life thing.
Okay.
Silver Wand. If this unit's not a wizard, it can use Unbind. If it's a wizard one, you can add +1 to cast. Pretty good. +1 to cast is always good.
Yeah.
And then and then the Waystone in your movement phase. Remove this unit from the battlefield and set it up again wholly within friendly territory and more than 9 from all enemy units. So you can just teleport a guy around.
Yeah.
But they've got to go back to friendly territory.
Yeah. Not bad though.
No, still pretty good.
They're all quite good. Same with the heroic traits, all pretty good.
I mean, there's some standouts, admittedly, but they're all like I could see a use for all of them.
What would you say would be standouts then, Rich?
I think the heroic trait, the extra rune one, I like that, and which was the first one? Was that heroic trait? Oh, now I'm thinking of artifact.
That was the come back to life on a 3-up or don't die on a 3-up.
Yeah, I liked that one, and there was another one you said.
There's +1 to cast or unbind. And then there's the teleport.
Teleport, yeah.
Teleport. I like teleports.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all pretty good, really. So they have 2 spell laws, as we kind of alluded to. So if I do Law of Hish and then you do
Awaken Realms. Yep.
So the Beacon of Hish is the unlimited one in the Law of Hish. You're going to pick a friendly non-monster Realm Lord unit wholly in 12 to be the target. Cast on a 6 until the start of your next turn. If the unmodified hit roll for an attack the target of the friendly unit is a 1 to 3, the attack fails. So he has to roll. He has to only hit on 4s. It's non-monster, but
you can't put it on tech list. You can't put it on Avalon or Spirit them out.
Yeah, but that's fine. Like you've got a unit of I don't know what's their foot guy, Stone Guard. I think it's Stone Guard.
Yeah. Guard or Blade Lords.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you're going against something that hits on 2s or 3s normally, and all of a sudden, that's like, well, actually,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know how handy that can be because there's a similar sort of thing on the Deathmaster, and he survives a lot longer than he should do just because of something like that. I like that.
Yep.
Yeah. Then we've got Overwhelming Heat, cast on a 7, pick a visible enemy unit of an 18. You half their move until the start of your next turn, and then you roll a dice. If the roll equals or exceeds their save, they suffer D3 mortal damage as well.
So heat metal.
Okay, so that's. Oh, is there something similar, or there used to be something like that?
It used to be something very similar, yeah.
Because that's like if you've got, let's say you're going into something with a 3-up save like a Stormcast, suddenly you've got more chance of.
You're just doing D3 mortals quite a lot, aren't you?
Yeah. Whereas if you go against a Clan Rat, or
it's unlikely.
Yeah, or one of a Master Molder, suddenly you're not really doing anything. I like that. That's quite a fun little twist.
Still making them half move, which is useful.
Yes.
It's still pretty useful.
Yeah.
And if you just made that unlimited and you're casting it from all your wizards,
you can just slow down 3 or 4 units.
Yeah. Not too bad. And the last one in this spell set is Piercing Refraction. You pick a visible unit in 18 again. You roll a dice which more than your unit. For each 5 up, they take a mortal wound.
Meh.
Horde killer.
Yeah. Nothing amazing, but
situational.
Yeah.
I think out of them, the only real spell I quite like is the first one.
Yeah.
The unlimited one, because I think that's quite cool.
Yeah.
The others are alright, I'd use them, but the first one's the one I'd go with.
Yeah. So do you want to do the Awakened Realms?
Yeah, so we've got pick a wizard, Lumineth wizard, cast a spell, an invisible enemy within 18 on a 6. Subtract 1 from the rend characteristics of the target's weapons until your next turn. So that's quite good. -1 rend.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Makes things a lot less punchy. And it's target's weapons, so shooting or combat doesn't stop either. And then we've got elemental push. Pick a LRL wizard and then an LRL unit holding within 12. It's cast on a 6, but you subtract 1 from the roll if the target's in combat, so it would be a 7 if it's in combat. The target can immediately move 5 inches. It can pass through the combat range of any models, but cannot end that move in combat. So a move stuff or move stuff out of combat without retreating spell. Quite handy. And then, so I should say the rend spell is the unlimited one in this law.
Yeah.
Reducing the rend. And then finally, Realm Shield. Pick an LRR wizard to cast a spell and make a caster roll of 2d6. Pick a start of the next turn. Friendly Lumineth Realm Lord units have a 5-up ward while they're wholly 12 for the caster. A ward save bubble.
Yeah. Which is useful if you don't want to pick Mountain.
Mountain, yeah. It is, yeah.
As much.
That's a tough one, because there's some on each of the spell laws. They're both quite.
They're quite well spread out
on both. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not like an automatic. I'm picking that. So I know that.
No.
And then, do you want to do the manifestation? Or?
Yeah, we'll do them. I think I prefer the first one just because you got that. I think Overwhelming Heat is probably the best spell out of the lot. Because it controls the board better and you can do damage, maybe.
I like the hit on 4+.
Yeah. So I think that's going to be the first set, isn't it? The first spell law. I think that's probably going to be the go-to. Although, if you were running a defensive list, suddenly the second spell law just works out better.
If I'm running lots of Stone Guard, I go the hits on 4-ups. If I was running lots of Blade Lords, I'd probably go the other one because I want the 5-up ward bubble.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to be using the Mountain Rune.
And what's the range of the bubble?
12 inches, wholly 12.
So suddenly you stick it on Techless, and that 12 inches is a huge bubble.
Spoiler, Techless doesn't have that issue because he knows both laws. So.
Oh, bloody hell.
So manifestations,
So if you do the spell, if you do the spell, Matt, and then I'll do the scroll.
Yeah, that's fine. So we've got the Twin Stones first on here.
Yep.
Cast on a 6. It's a stationary one, so you just set it up with it holding.
No, it's not a stationary one. It's a movie one,
isn't it? Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, it does. It doesn't say 9 away.
Ah, well, yeah, it's a movie one. So
on the blurb,
nope.
I've got just set up holding 18 to the caster.
Let me have a look and see if that's. Are you in the book or on the app?
I'm on the app, so.
Yeah, no, it doesn't say with it. It hasn't got a restriction on here either. So
no. So then, does it fight?
It does. Yes. Yeah, it does fight. Yeah.
So you can just put it in combat with someone.
Yeah, that doesn't feel right. I suspect that's a typo.
So abuse it while you can.
Well, it never used to move. I wonder if that's from
Maybe
book to book.
Because of that.
Yeah.
Abuse it to the FAQ.
Yeah. Do you want to do the rules for it? Poole,
yeah. So it's a 5-inch move, 4-up save, 5 health, vanishes on a 7-up, 2d6 attacks, 4s and 4s, no rend 1. And its ability is this. Passive ability, each time a friend or enemy successfully casts a spell within 12, it gets an arcane charge point. You can have a maximum of 6 points. And then a reaction to declare the spell or unbind ability for a wizard within 3 of it, you can add the charge points to the roll and then reset them to 0.
Yeah.
So it's a little I'll add some
little buff, isn't it?
Yeah. It's not bad. It's like it's something you're going to cast out turn 1 early doors if you've got nothing else to cast. It'll sit there. Get some points, and then when you need that really important spell.
Yeah, you can definitely get it.
Yeah.
So Rune of Petrification, it's cast on 7, and you set it up wholly in 12 of the cards.
This is a move. Visible. This is a stationary job.
Yeah. So what does that one do?
So no move. 6 health, 4 up save, 7 banishment, 6 up ward, same as usual. No combat profiles, doesn't fight. It has 1 ability. Roll D3 for each in your hero, any hero phase, so yours and your opponent's. D3 for each enemy unit within 6. On a 2-up, inflict that amount of mortal damage. An enemy unit has 3 mortal damage inflicted on it by this ability. It has strikes last for the rest of the turn.
I think that's the same, isn't it? What it
Yeah,
used
it's
to
not
be.
changed. Not changed at all.
So that one doesn't move. So you could literally plonk it in the middle of a group of enemies, and then all of a sudden they'll all strike last.
Yeah, if you can roll 5
Potentially.
ups. Yeah.
Okay. But they've always had that. So
yeah, that's not different. That's the same as it was.
So the last one is the Sanctum of Amtok.
Yeah.
You are going to set it up. It's cast on 7. Set it up wholly within 12 of the caster. More than 3 from more enemy units. And it's got 3 parts. They must be set up touching each other so they form a ring.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's how you deploy the spell.
Yeah. So it's 6 health, 4 up save, 6 up ward, 7 banishment. This is completely changed from before. It used to be you'd never see it. Now you will see this loads. Basically, while a friendly unit with a health characteristic of 10 or less is wholly inside the ring, they are not visible to enemy units, and enemy abilities that would target that unit must target this manifestation instead.
So big obscuring bubble, basically.
It's even better. So say you put Eltharion in the middle, yeah, and you want to go and fight him. Your unit has to go up. It has to fight this thing first. So say you did 50 damage, doesn't matter. You just kill this thing. And then you've got to pick another unit to then be able to fight Eltharion. So basically it's like a shield around you that you have to kill first. Or anything else you can put inside. So you can put 5 Blade Lords inside of it. You're not going to get anything much more than that because of the health restriction. So it won't work on the big cows or Severith or anything like that.
Oh, I see. So it's like a total wounds characteristic.
Yes. So if a health characteristic of 10 or less. Mm-hmm. So you could get 5 Blade Lords because they'd have 10 health. You could get 5 spears if your unit was depleted. But it's not big enough to fit a unit of 10 or anything.
Does it say only Lumineth units?
No, while a friendly unit.
Yeah.
So you could have a regiment of renown. Let's say, I don't know what's a good one to go with that, but if you had a regiment of renown you wanted to use, you could chuck in. You could just keep them safe in that.
Yeah, but there's also a regiment of renown for the Lumineth, which is a wizard and all 3 of these you can put in any army.
God. Fair. Solid.
Yeah. And that's the spells.
They seem pretty good.
All okay, aren't they? Not too bad. So should we start doing the heroes now then, shall we?
Yeah, let's do the heroes and see how speedy we are.
Are
you alphabetical, yeah?
Yeah, alphabetical again. If that's all right with you.
Who's first?
Well, I've got Stone Mage first, so do you want to do
is that alphabetical? Oh, Alarith Stone Mage.
Yeah, Alarith.
No, it's Alarith Stone Mage. Okay, yeah. So you do him. Who's after the Stone Mage?
You got Teclis after that.
Okay.
So
why is it? It's Archmage Teclis.
Yeah, Archmage.
You missed off the first word, so I'm just thinking that the person who wrote it
I was confused.
Know the alphabet.
I thought it was going to be the twins, but it's not.
I'm trying to confuse you guys.
Twins, Basil.
Let me do it. So the Stone Mage, he has move 6, health 5, control 2, save 4. They have a start for the high peaks, which is 3 attacks, 3s, 4s, roll 1 damage d3, so wizard attacks basically. He has a once per turn army ability, which during the combat phase, you pick a visible, friendly Stone Guard unit wholly in 12. The rest of the turn, they get +1 to rend of their melee, and they can't pile in.
Yep.
And then he has his own spell called Raise the Earth, cast on a 7. You pick an objective within 18 to be the target. Until the start of your next turn, each time a non-fly unit, friendly or enemy, that is contesting the objective uses a move ability, they suffer d6 mortal damage.
Right.
So if they're on the objective and they move away, they suffer d6 mortals.
Yeah, or if they just move at all.
Yeah, or move at all, yeah. That's not rubbish.
No. That's not rubbish at all.
Good. No, it's quite good.
Pretty good. He is a 1 wizard 1, and he is 130 points.
Yeah, that's about right.
Not bad
for a level 1 wizard.
Pretty good. And then we've got do tech list then.
Big boy himself.
Yeah.
So he's movement 10, which I think's a bit slower than I think he was 12. It might not be, but it might be. 16 health, 4 up save now. He was a 5 up, so that's quite important. 10 control, and he has a 5 up ward. He's a wizard 4, so he gets 4 spells.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so he has 1 shot on 2s and 2s, Ren 2, D3 plus 3. I don't even mention that because he won't hit anything ever. You'll roll a 1 for one of those 2 every time you shoot it. Then we've got the Sword of Teclis, which has crit mortals, 2 attacks, 3s and 3s, Ren 2, D3. And then Selenar's Moonbright Talons, companion, 5 attacks, 3s and 3s, Ren 2, 3 damage.
So with Selenar's, it's pretty good, isn't it? Really,
it's right.
Okay.
It's for a wizard, it's pretty decent.
Yeah, I mean, he should kill like a unit 20 basic guys potentially. You'd hope.
I would say he's more likely to do like 6 to 8 damage probably.
Maybe
it's all 3s and 3s is a problem.
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, you can make it 4s and 3s quite easily. 2s and 3s quite easily.
Yeah, you can do. Yeah. So his passive is add 1 to the casting rolls of LRL wizards while they're holding within 12. So that would include himself. In addition, this unit can use spell abilities from both of the spell rules. And from all friendly wizards, Lumineth Realm Lord wizards on the battlefield. So he gets to learn the wizard spells as well. But he's like the god of magic almost, isn't he? So
yeah.
So Teclis, who is, as we know, an elf boy, has a better profile for combat, a better profile for magic, and can cast more spells in magic than Kairos Fate Weaver, who is the tippy top Lord of Change from the God of Sorcery.
But Teclis is on a monster.
Yeah.
And Kairos is a monster himself.
Kairos gets that change.
This is like 2 guys.
Kairos gets that change the dice ability, which is so strong.
I suppose.
Yeah.
I suppose.
And Kairos makes and also you change the dice rolls to the cast, don't you? You match it.
No, fair enough.
You roll a 6, you've done it on a 12. And then give yourself +1 still. It's all that kind of stuff. So they're both good.
And also points are significantly different.
Yes, which we'll go in a minute. And he has more abilities, Rich, but don't worry.
So good, he's got this, I was worried that he was too
once
weak.
per turn in your hero phase, you can pick one of the following. Instead of making a casting roll for the next spell ability, you just cast it on a 12. Or he can pick a wizard or priest within 18 and subtract from the power level to a minimum of 0 until the start of your next turn. So if you've got a level 1 wizard, he can just go, you can't cast any spells.
No, fuck you, mate. No spells.
Level 2.
Then he has his own spell, which is the Light of Truth. Pick any number of different visible enemy units within 18 and make a casting roll. On a 7, they take D3 mortal damage.
But you can make that an auto 12, right?
You could make it an auto 12. It's just D3 mortal wounds.
Yeah.
And then he's got this once per battle ability at the start of the battle round, which you can't use in the first battle round. Depict a rune of your choice on your battle scripture. And there's a designer's note. This allows you to have that rune depicted earlier on the battle scripture for the purpose of other abilities. Do not resolve the effect of the depict rune ability as part of this ability. There is a small diamond on the battle scripture diagram on the rules reference where you can record this extra rune.
Right, sorry, run that last one through me again.
So basically, I'm playing the game, Rich. Round 1, I've done Rune of the River.
Okay.
So everything's minus. The 2 I picked are -2 to charge. Round 2, I'm going to do Rune of the Mountain. But before I do that, I use Teclis' ability. And I go Rune of Strength. So now on the battle scripture, I've got Rune of River I put down, and Rune of Strength Teclis did. Now when I picked Rune of the Mountain, I get both enhanced effects. So I get the -1 to wound and anti-charge +1 rend.
And does that mean that then in theory you could get the
number 4 on round 3, yes.
Yeah.
All right.
He's good. I mean, he's
Rich,
god level, isn't he?
The super duper one is a trap. You don't want to be using that.
Oh, okay.
So he is 640 points.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds fairly costed.
Yeah.
He will die really quickly, in my experience.
I think maybe 600 on the nose would have been fine, to be fair. He is a bit overpowered. But
yeah. So in the Skaven book, what's got a 4-up save? A Deceiver's got a 4-up save, hasn't it?
No, 5 up, I think.
5 up. No, they're all 4 up, all the Vermin Lords, aren't they?
Yeah, all Vermin Lords are 4
So
up.
basically, it's a Vermin Lord with 3 more wounds to kill. And you know how quickly they die.
And with no real ability to run away, which Vermin Lords can some of them can do that.
Yeah. So he will die, but he does give a lot to your army.
Yeah.
Okay. But again, if you had him and the guy before, you could use the guy before's spell from Teclis as well.
Yes, you could, yes.
Yep. Interesting. So that's where I suppose it might be useful that all spells become unlimited.
Yeah, because then he can cast even more, potentially.
Interesting.
Yeah. We've got Avenor next, and then Poole, you get to the twins.
Yeah, okay.
Twins, Basil.
I'm sure you'll enjoy that.
So you know what you've been lurking at, haven't you?
Avenor is he's one of the big cows.
He's been on the WWE looking at those bellas.
He has, mate.
I don't even know who that is.
That was I do know who these is. I'm going to try to deny it.
Yeah,
I don't. Who are they?
You can go and lurk on the internet. That'll be your job before the next podcast.
I'll have to later.
Type Bella twins into your Google search.
Are they twins? Are they
twins, Basil?
So Avenor is move 6, health 16, control 5, 3-up save. He does not have a ward built in. He's got a ranged weapon, which is 12 inches, 1 shot, 3s, 2s, rend 2, damage d6. And his melee weapon is 6 attacks, 4s to hit, 2s to wound, rend 2, damage 4. If he's battle damage, he goes down to 4 attacks. He's got a passive called Call to the Mountains. While a visible friendly Alarith unit is wholly in 12 of this unit, you're treated as having 1 additional instance of Rune of the Mountain on your scripture for the purpose of the abilities on that unit's war scroll. And if that unit is picked to be the target of the Depict Rune ability, you can apply the enhanced effect of that ability to that unit as if you had an instance of Rune of the Mountain on your battle scripture. So he kind of cheats in a rune for you, or he gives you an additional rune.
It's giving me a headache.
The bonus abilities, yeah.
So it'll be when Matt reads the next ability, it'll probably be obvious.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've got so that which is passive ability. You get to add 1 to attached characteristic of this unit's hammers for each instance of Rune of the Mountain on your battle scripture.
Right, okay. So let's say it's round 3 and you've gone mountain, you get +3.
Yeah.
But because it's on his thingy as well, you get +4.
4.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So he always gets +1 attack.
Yeah. And there's also other
scrolls have other
scrolls, other Alarith scrolls, apart from the Stonemace didn't, but the hammer guys will have a bonus for having mountains on your scripture. All right.
So it can kind of make you want to build in certain ways.
Synergizes with that rune, basically, the things that are associated.
Yep, and he's got a once per turn army and a combat phase ability. If it did not charge, you can pick an enemy unit in combat with it to be a target, roll a dice, on a 3-up. For the rest of the turn, the enemy has to attack Avenor and can't attack anyone else.
Yep.
So he takes the tank, he tanks it.
Yeah.
Okay. So big beefy boy gets hit, basically.
Yes.
On his 3-up save.
He's 3-up save. He hasn't got a ward though, which is the weakness.
But you just go ward for the turn.
Ward, which you can do.
But then you're not doing any other rune, are you? No. That's the thing.
He is 420 points.
Well, so just so I get my head right. If you had him and Teclis, I mean, obviously it's a lot of points, but could you then go the ward and the mountain using Teclis's ability so that he has a 5-up ward and extra attacks?
Yes.
So suddenly
you don't get to when you do Teclis one, you don't count as doing the ability for it.
No, you just count as it being on the
sake of it being there. It doesn't give you the 5-up ward and it's there. you have to still
I
pick
see.
the mountain to be your one for the turn to give
Got ya.
Avon or the 5 up ward. The text responder is only there as like a bonus. You don't actually get to use the
Right.
abilities on it.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's pretty good. And then do you want to do the twins?
Yep. So we've got Elena
Are
and
they twins?
Elathor.
No,
They are twins.
Isn't,
Are they not twins? I thought they were.
I thought Elathor was like Tyrion's son.
Okay, I thought they
Isn't
were
it?
twins. I thought they were
Isn't
twins.
she like
But they're the
technically daughter,
Eclipsean
but,
War Sages. I thought they were twins
Yeah,
for some reason.
I can't remember.
So 10 health, 4 up save, move 6, control 4. So they can't sit inside of the little circle thing to be protected either. They've got 3 shots at 12-inch range, 3s and 3s, rend 1 d3 with crit auto wound for their blazing sunbolts. And then weapon-wise, Altari has 5 attacks, 2s and 3s, rend 1 damage 2. And then Dioneer has 2 attacks, 3s and 4s, rend 1 d3 damage. In your hero phase, you pick who's leading, Elenia or Elathor. If Elenia leads, you add 1 to the power level and have a 4-up ward. If Elathor leads, until the start of your next turn, add the current battle round number to the damage characteristic of Altari.
Sorry, what?
So if the wizard's in charge, you get a 4-up ward and you get a +1 power level.
Oh my
If
god.
the fighty guy's in charge, the 5 attacks, 2s and 3s, rend 1 damage 2, adds the battle round number to the damage. So round 1 it's damage 3, round 2 it's damage 4, round 3 it's damage 5, round 4 it's damage 6, and round 5 it's damage 7.
Fuck off.
It's amazing. But that ability has not changed, Rich. They've always had that.
Oh my
That's
god.
not new. You just never faced them.
No, I haven't. I think I'd cry if I did. Wow. Okay.
I soloed 10 brutes for them.
I can believe it. I can fully believe it.
And then they've got this ability at the end of any turn. You can only use this ability if any models were slain by combat attacks. They heal d6 and then remove it from the battlefield and set it up more than 9 from enemy units. So they like teleport away.
So they heal and then teleport. So you pin them.
Yeah.
You think, right, I've got them now. It's turn 3. I'm going to do them in. Oh no, they killed something now and teleport and heal it.
Yeah.
See you later, mate.
As long as they kill a model. So if you put in a big monster, no, they wouldn't be able to do it.
Jeez.
But if you put in clan rats, yes, they could.
Yeah. Or, like you said, brutes or whatever.
And then their spell, which is cast on an 8, is Total Eclipse. Until the start of your next turn, the first time an enemy unit within 18 of this unit uses a command, unless your opponent spends an additional command point, the command has no effect. It still counts as being used, and the command points are lost.
Oh, vecting it.
Yeah.
God.
So basically, you've got to spend an extra CP otherwise.
Yeah.
That used to be board wide at one point.
Yeah, it used to be, didn't it?
Yeah.
I remember. Oh no, I do remember that. That was horrible.
It was.
God.
Who's up next, Matt?
They are twins. There's some fluff at the bottom of my
There you
page.
go.
They're
Some background, Matt.
They're back to being twins, Basil.
They're 290 points. Which isn't actually bad for what they do, I don't think.
No, I think around 300 is fine.
I've not seen anything like a cheap model. You know what I mean? Or a cheap
nothing's
unit
cheap
so far.
No.
So
we'll get the Wind Mage next, and then you got Lyrior to do.
Okay.
That's all right. So the Wind Mage, he moves 12, health 5, control 2, 5 up save. He has a shooting attack, which is 12 inches. It's just one shot, 2s and 3s, rend 2, damage d3. Not rubbish, really. And then he has a weapon which I can't spell or speak properly. Aspergillium. Is that say?
That is fan thing, or I don't know.
Yeah, it must be. Just say fan.
Yeah.
3 attacks.
You can't copyright fan. That's the thing, mate.
3 to hit, 4 to wound, rend 1, damage d3. So wizard.
Yep.
He has a once a battle army, your movement phase ability. You pick up to 3 friendly hurricane units, wholly in 12. The rest of the turn, each target can run and still shoot and or charge later in the turn. And then he has a spell, which is a teleport, basically. It casts on a 7, pick a friendly unit, wholly in 12, not in combat, removes from the battlefield, set it up again, 9 away. He's a wizard 1, and he's 140 points.
Yep, that's fine.
That's
and then we've
pretty good points-wise.
Yeah, it's not too bad for what he does.
Ah.
And he's fast.
He's quick. That's the main thing.
Well, and he makes the hurricane. I don't know what they are, but the other hurricane.
Yeah, it's only the kangaroos. It's the only thing it works on, basically.
Well, that's still fair. I mean, I don't know what their speed is normally, but them being able to then run and charge is pretty impressive.
It would work on the
It would work on the wind
foxes,
spirits, but
wouldn't it, as well? Yeah. The foxes would work.
But they're so quick, I don't know if it really makes much difference.
Maybe to get even further, maybe.
Yeah.
You know? Because you can run and shoot and charge.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you want to be charging with much of that wind spirit stuff.
No, but maybe they've got like something rubbish at the back you want to get to.
Late game to grab an objective or something.
Oh, to grab an objective, I control 5 because I'm a fox or whatever they are.
Yeah.
If they are that, we'll see. So Lyrior?
Yes. Lyrior Uthral, the Warden of Ymetrica. So 14-inch move, 7 health and a 3-up save, 2 control. He's got no shooting attacks, but he has got 3 melee attacks. So he's got Demon Bane, which is anti-demon plus 1 rend, which I think is the only unit in the game that has that ability.
That's interesting.
And then charge plus 1 damage. 2 attacks, 2s and 3s, rend 1, damage 2. Then he's got Lyrior's Sword, again, charge plus 1 damage, crit mortal. 5 attack, 2s and 3s, rend 1, damage 2. And then Farariel, I don't know, the horse's hooves and claws. 4 attacks, 4s and 3s, rend 1, damage 1. So quite a good damage output from him, I think. Yeah. Those 5 attacks on the charge, which are crit mortal damage 3, is pretty decent.
To be fair, there are some units you'd want to chuck that, like, having the anti-demon would be really quite handy.
Yeah. And then he's a wizard 1.
2 attacks, though.
Yeah.
I suppose.
That's the issue. It's only 2 attacks.
So his passive is while friendly Venari units are wholly within 12, they're treated as having 1 additional instance of Varanor, Rune of Strength. So he does the Varanor rune bonus on Venari. And units picked to be the target of the depicted rune ability can apply the enhanced effects of that as if you had Varanor, Rune of Strength depicted on your battle scripture. So yeah, pretty solid. He's going to buff things like Wardens or the Blade Lords to do that. Yeah. Or cavalry. And then his spell is make a cast roll of 2d6, add 2 if this unit is in combat. Nice. This unit has strikes first for the rest of the turn.
What's that cast
5 on a 5.
Cast on a 3 in combat.
3 in combat.
Okay.
And remember, if you pick the one where he fights and something chains, as long as you've got nothing that strikes first in yours or your opponent's list, he's going to do him and then that unit.
And then something else, isn't it?
And then if it's your turn, you could pick something and something you could do with 4 units in a row, potentially.
Blech.
Yeah. He's 250 points.
Yes.
Kind of useful, though, for that.
Not bad.
No, I think that's kind of fairly pointed.
Yeah. So next we've got the Caligrave, and then Poole will do us the Catalar.
Yes.
So Caligrave, move 6, health 5, control 2, save 5+. He has a Caligrave Blade. 3 attacks, 3s, 4s, rend 1, damage 2. He has 1 ability, and he is a wizard 1. His 1 ability is, once per battle army. It's a reaction to you doing the battle trait. You can replace 1 instance of a rune on your battle scripture with one of the following. You can basically switch one of them out to be something else. Or either strength, rhythm, mountain, wind.
So you could, for example, you go, oh crap, I want to have extra attacks on my mountain boy, on my Avenor. I'm going to swap one of them out to be an extra mountain.
Yeah. It means you could pick something round 1 that you don't really want to pick because it's not going to buff later on, but you need it to protect from the alpha. So you could go Rune in the Mountain round 1 to protect your units with a 5-up save, but actually you wanted to go Rune of the River so you get the -1 to wound on all your mountains later. So you use him to flip it to River, and then you pick the mountain to get...
Nice.
So he's a versatility piece. Probably, I don't know, points-wise, 130, 140?
Yeah, he's 130, which isn't too bad.
Yeah, that's worth it for that.
Yeah,
I mean, just for that ability alone, that's really handy.
Yeah. Then we've got the...
Cathalar.
Catalar, aren't we?
So 6-inch move, 6 up save, 5 health, 2 control, no ward, wizard 1. Despairing touch, 3 attacks, 3s and 4s, no rend D3. And then once per turn army, your hero phase, pick a visible enemy unit within 18. Roll a dice. On a 3-up, the target can't use commands until you start your next turn. So she makes them very sad.
Pretty useful, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
If you get that on.
It's not a spell, so it's just a turn off commands on a
just
3-up.
works.
Yeah.
On a 3-up.
Yeah.
130 again.
Yeah, it's fine.
Not bad. Pretty useful.
Yeah, I don't think it's as useful as the other guy, but it's still not bad.
No, but I mean, if like lots of armies need the CP to do stuff, don't they? If they can't do that command trick, suddenly.
Like if you're playing the demons, is the bring back demons command on the greater demons these days? And on the slam?
Yeah.
It's on some of them, isn't it?
Yeah, so if it's on that scroll, you could turn off their recycle unit stuff.
Yeah, so
well, that's true. That's a good shout.
Yeah, it could be good. Next, we've got the Enlightener, and then Law Seeker, please, Paul.
Yep, okay.
So, Enlightener, same stats as before, essentially. Move 6, health 5, control 2, 5 up save. They have a shooting attack, which is range 12, 3 attacks, 3s, rem 1, damage D3, so not bad.
Mm.
And then Lighten the Blade, 3 attacks, 3s, 4s, rem 1, damage 2. Couple of abilities, or an ability and a spell. Once per turn army reaction, you declared an unlimited spell for this unit. If the spell is successfully cast, roll a dice. On a 4+, you can basically count as casting it again.
Yeah, so you do it twice. On different units.
Yeah, on different unit. Yeah.
That's
and it has to be an unlimited spell. But then technically, if you've taken that formation, they're all unlimited.
Yes.
You can do any of them twice, which is quite cool.
Yeah.
So you could go heat metal. If you've got like 2 separate units, then that was scary.
Yeah.
Or
actually, it doesn't have to be on 2 separate units these days, does it?
No, not unless a spell says it does, doesn't it?
It used to have to be 2 different.
Well, if you're using that formation, because it won't let you otherwise.
Yeah,
the unlimited one stops you doing it as well.
But that's almost amazing to go, okay, cool, I'll pick that, and then I'll just do. You can only hit these guys on 4s. You can only hit these guys
as well. Yeah.
And she has her own spell, which is unlimited. Cast on a 7. You pick a friendly infantry unit, wholly in 12. Until the start of the next turn, attacks that target that friendly unit can't score crits.
Ooh, really that's strong.
So just no mortals against them.
Yeah.
It's pretty decent. And that is unlimited, so you can do it on 2 of your units. Suddenly you've got a...
Only works on infantry again, so not going to go on the big monsters.
No, but then if you're doing mainly Venari or something anyway...
Yes, really
keeps
good.
Blade Lords alive.
What's the power level?
She's a wizard 2.
So you could do, in theory, both?
Yeah.
You could, all my guys...
And that,
Yeah. Only my guys can't become 4s, and then, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she is 180 points. Not too bad for a wizard.
No, for level 2, it's pretty
ability,
decent. Yeah.
And an average shooting attack, which is pretty decent.
It's pretty good.
So we've got Law Seeker.
Yeah, so 5 health, 4 up save, so that's a bit better for a foot hero. 6 move, 2 control. Eclipsing Staff, 12-inch range, shooting combat, 3s and 3s, rend 1, d3 damage with 3 attacks. And then Law Seeker Blade, 5 attacks, 3s and 4s, rend 1, 2 damage, Grit Maul. Kind of a standard fighty profile for a foot hero.
Yeah.
And then once per battle in the deployment phase, you can remove this unit from the battlefield and set it up again on the battlefield more than 9 from all enemy units. And then once per battle, your movement phase, pick a non-faction terrain feature within 3 of this unit from the target. For the rest of the battle, add 1 to casting rolls for units, friendly and enemy, while they're within 3 of the target. That's fine.
Which is alright.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. You just turn around and go, this little bit in my home territory.
It's +1 to cast, yeah.
I mean, let's say, Place of Power? Because I think they can give you plus to cast as well, can't they?
Not anymore, no.
Oh, I'll get confused then. But you can... Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So Wizard 1, aren't they? And they're 140 points.
Yeah, it's fine. I just don't
Not
quite
bad.
know where it fits in amongst the other characters.
Yeah.
I kind of get the vibe that there's a lot of what was? I think we mentioned it on a previous one. I can't remember which army, but there's a lot of
competition.
Yeah, there's a
Like
lot of good
Nurgle?
heroes. It was Nurgle, I think. Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
so many different ones you could take, and they all seem to have a place, didn't they? And I think Nighthawk as well. We said the same.
Yeah, Nighthawk had a lot of those.
That's true.
So next we've got Severus, so the first flying fox.
Yep.
And then Poole gets the Light of Arthurian, which is his favourite.
Hey, my favourite unit in the
Yeah.
game.
Filth.
So, Severus, move 18, health 10, control 5, save 4 up, with a 5 up ward. Pretty decent. Shooting attack is 15 inches in range, 4 attacks, 2s, 3s, rend 3, damage 3.
Blech.
With shooting combat.
Okay.
Not bad. And it does have a melee weapon, which is 6 attacks, 2s, 4s, no rend, damage 1, with crit mortal.
Melee attack kind of makes up for the fact the shooting's really good.
Yeah. So he is the Hurricane wind rune buffer on the battle scriptures. So he boosts the Hurricane units around him, like Avenor did and Lyrior.
Yeah. So he does the wind rune basically, as opposed to the others.
And for every wind rune for him, it's once per turn, army any shooting phase. If this unit uses shoot ability, it can move D6, and you add 2 to the roll for each rune of the wind on your battle scripture. Yeah. So he's moving D6 plus 2 every time.
Minimum.
Yeah, at least, which is pretty decent.
So you could, in theory, then, like get him D6 plus 10 or 12.
11 plus 12, yeah.
Yeah, if you really wanted to.
If you pick the rune of the wind every turn.
But then you wouldn't do that.
You might, to be fair though, you might have an occasion where you're like, actually, I really need to have that extra movement. I'm going to have that other little guy who swaps it out, and suddenly I've got extra 2 inches than I would have done because he swapped out what rune I would have picked in the past.
Yeah, and you always want an extra 2 inches, so.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself. That's 4 times what I'm working with at the moment.
So he's also got a combat phase ability, which is once per turn army, it's a rampage. You pick up to 3 visible enemy units within 6 to be a target, or a D3 for each on a 2-up. It's a dirty D3 to the Immortals, and you subtract 1 from the wound rolls for their attack the rest of the turn.
Yeah, so that's a really good debuff.
It's pretty good.
It almost makes you, like, he's almost built, as stupid as it sounds, to charge in, or to be in combat, shoot, survive combat, and then just disappear super fast.
Essentially, I mean, with that combat phase ability, it's just within 6.
Oh,
it doesn't have to be in combat, like the Brood Terror.
Yeah, that's true.
Same thing. He can just be, but his move lets him be really close, which is good. And if he can run and charge, or run and shoot, like we said with the Wind Mage, whoever it was we found last time.
Yeah.
It means he can basically get wherever you want him to be. So he can definitely get in that place where he's got those 3 enemy units in 6 who are fighting up an area, so with their -1 to wound roll. Essentially, which is good. He's 340 points, which I think is pretty decent, really, for someone who does damage 3 and shooting.
It's just the fact, I know for a fact he does on average 3 damage every time I shoot him.
Yeah.
Because I roll a 1 to hit, and then I roll a 2 to wound, and then my opponent rolls a 6 for save. And I've done 3.
Yeah. Not bad, though, really.
I mean, yeah, I get it. It's almost a difficult one, because I'm just thinking, well, hold on a minute. Is he better than one of the other ones that does something I want to lean more into and stuff? It feels very much like you pick the heroes based on how you want to play, rather than you pick the same heroes no matter how you want to play, if you know what I mean. So some armies where you go, oh, I'm going to pick this because I just should always have it. And this, it seems very much like, well, actually, I don't know, because I might want to lean more into mountain, or I might want to lean more into wind.
Definitely, they buff their own little areas, whether it's Hurricane, Alarith, or Venari. You kind of need to have a little sort of like contingent that work together.
But the issue with that is they all seem so expensive that you can't really do that either.
That's the problem.
Interesting. It's making some list building choices, which I quite like.
Yeah. Go on then, Poole. Do like
Here he
Arthurian.
is, my favourite. So,
I'm
the Light of
bracing myself
Eltharion,
because I know about this guy already.
6-inch move,
He's
7
annoying.
health, 3 up save, 2 control, 4 up ward. So pretty survivable.
4 up ward.
So it's got the Searing Darts of Light, which are shooting combat. 12-inch range, 3 shots, 2s and 3s, Ren 2, D3. Then the Fang Sword of Eltharion, which is crit 2 hits, 5 attacks, 2s and 3s, Rend 3, damage 3. And then Selenari Blade, anti-hero +1 rend, anti-monster +1 rend. 2 attacks, 2s and 3s, rend 1, 3 damage. His Supreme Sword Master means he ignores negative modifiers to hit and wound rolls for his combat attacks, so he's always 2s and 3s. And then Valorious Intervention. Declare, this unit cannot use this ability if it is in combat. Pick a friendly unit that is in combat to be the target. Remove this unit from the battlefield and set it up again within 1 of the target and in combat. Come and help me, I need some help. And over he goes. He drifts over in a ghostly fashion.
You horrible. You need to, like, he's so... I keep thinking, like, oh, you need to have something big and tanky that can target him or keep him busy. But he hits too hard.
I played Rich Morley loads with Lumineth. First 2 or 3 games, Eltharion destroyed a load of his units, and then he worked him out. And he did nothing for the next 10 games. It was pointless.
So what was Rich's...
That's what your manifestations are for. Or something shit and fast, or manifestations. And you just charge Eltharion with it. Doesn't have to kill him, doesn't have to survive, it just stops him jumping where he needs to go. And once you've got him somewhere, you will kill him. If you charge him with anything that's a killer unit, you will kill him. He's only got 7 wounds. Even though he's got a 4-up save, ward save, he will just die.
So he's very much like a volume of attacks over...
Well, just anything that's high damage output.
Yeah.
But you just charge your Burning Head, you charge your swords into it, you charge your Purple Sun into him. It just stops him teleporting. And once you work that trick out, he's nowhere near as good.
He's still a giant bumhole. He's 290 points.
Yeah, I think he's around the 300 points mark.
Yeah. He is powerful with his...
He's great when you don't know how to deal with him. He's really good. People will go, oh, this is broken, this is ridiculous, this is just silly rule, it just shouldn't be in the game. But then you work it out, and you go, oh, he just spent 300 points doing nothing the whole game.
There is still a good chance, though, because he is so powerful that he will just get out of dodge and then just teleport. Or something. But
he can't do that till the next combat phase. So he can't kill the thing and then teleport. That's the problem.
No.
Or the good thing.
But then if you've got like a wind mage, you can teleport him or something like that. And
I mean, there's definitely ways to get him around.
There are ways to do stuff.
But you can deal with him in your turn.
So he can't be charged and he's safe.
Yeah. Well, no, because then he's still locked in combat. If he's in the sanctum.
Yeah.
You've just got to plan for what he can do and neutralise him doing it. Yeah. And all of a sudden, your opponent plays 300 points down then.
But the issue, like, the amount of rend and the amount of damage is mad.
Oh, he does. He kills things. He's really good at killing things.
That's a tough one, isn't it?
Like, if you're playing with your army, Rich, with, like, Skaven, clan rats are great, because you just chuck some clan rats in, or you summon up the rat swarm spell. That's brilliant. True. You just use that. But you have to plan to do it. You can't just let him jump from place to place killing stuff, or he will murder your army.
Yeah. It's an interesting one. But again, it's like when you look at other stuff, I mean, he's still pretty good. It's a tough one. I would hate to have to write a list for these guys.
It's another 300 points, isn't it? Can you put him and Teclis in the same list? That's 1,000 points on 2 models.
Well, you can.
Yeah. Is it going to be any good, is the question.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't sound like it'd be bad.
So,
to be fair.
Next is the Vanari Bannerblade. Yep. Probably the least taken model in Age of Sigmar.
Until now.
And then next, Paul, we've got the new one, the Lord Regent. If you're
Lord Regent, yeah.
Bannerblade is move 6, health 5, control 5. Pretty good. Save 4+. He has a Bannerblade sword. Crit mortal, 5 attacks, 3s, 4s, rend 1, damage 2. And he's a passive ability from his banner. While a visible friendly Realm Lords unit is wholly in 12, they can rally in combat.
Really good.
So that's just quite useful.
Yeah.
Really.
Charge a
And
big
especially-
mountain, do like 5 or 6 wounds. Oh,
Yeah.
Rally.
Yeah. And he's control 5.
Yeah.
So he's basically like a monster on a...
Yeah. Give him that teleport
Objective.
artifact, and you'll
Yeah.
never catch up with him.
He's infantry,
No.
is he? Is he infantry as well?
Infantry,
He's infantry.
So you can
Yeah.
almost like have him with that pre-move thing as well.
Yeah, could do.
Yeah. And he's 140 points.
Yeah, which is
It's
probably
pretty
about
good.
right. Yeah.
Not too bad.
It's not bad.
Yeah. So Lord Regent.
Lord Regent. So this is the only new model in
New
the book.
model, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, so 6-inch move, 5 health, 4 up save, 2 control, no ward. 5 attacks, 3s and 4s, rend 1, 2 damage, crit mortal. Standard, like, combat hero. His passive is each time you do a rally, wholly within 12, you can make 3 extra rolls of d6. So combine that with a banner, and all of a sudden you're rolling 9 dice for your rallies in combat.
In combat.
And then his special thing is pick a unit of wardens, wholly within 12, then pick an enemy unit in combat with the wall of blades to be the target. Roll a dice for each model in the wall of blades that is within 3 of the target. For each 5 up, inflict 1 mortal wound on the target. So basically, it's a bit like the Iron Jaws thing. You charge them, and then they do some mortal wounds to you with their spears.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
But again, I think compared to like, when you got all the other heroes in there, it's like, why would you? Yeah. Do you really need him?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I definitely you wouldn't take him for that. You're taking him for the rally one.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If you've got a couple of big units of spears and you want to keep them alive,
Yeah, he's 110 points.
Yeah.
So one of the
cheapest
cheapest
chips,
ones. Yeah.
yeah.
And now we've got the last hero.
Yeah.
Which is the Venari Lord Regent
On Light Courser.
He's move 14, health 7, control 2, 3 up save. His Regent Sword is the same as the last guy, so 5 attacks, 3s, 4s, rend 1 damage 2, a crit mortal. And then his cow, deer, mount thing has 3 attacks, 4s, 3s, rend 1 damage 1. His passive is you can reroll charge rolls for friendly units while they're holding 6 of him.
That's
pretty
really
good. That saves your CP.
Yeah.
And once per battle, your hero phase, for the rest of the turn, you add 1 to hit rolls for this unit's attacks and -1 to hit rolls that attack him.
It gets really super shiny.
Yeah.
So
he is not a wizard. I think he used to be a wizard, didn't he?
Yeah, he did used to be a wizard, yeah.
Yeah, he's not a wizard in the app. I don't know if it's different in the...
no, he's not a
book.
wizard in the book either, so he's lost his wizardy.
Just a fighter. 150 points.
Yeah, that's fine. For the
Do you know
reroll
what?
charges, I think that's quite good.
I think he's pretty solid. I think you'd have him with the big cow,
Yeah.
just because then you can go charge him and do stuff.
Yeah.
I like
that. Yeah, so that's all the heroes at least, which is good. We've only got a few scrolls left to do.
This one really like a bit less than Nurgle, but it's very much like you could almost run an army of just heroes.
Yeah,
yeah,
there's lots of heroes.
Let's go on to the infantry now. Then, so we've got Alara Stone Guard. If you want that, Poole.
Yes,
and then I will do the Sentinels after that.
Yep. Okay, so Alarith Stone Guard. So these synergize with the Avlanor and the Stone Mage. So a 5-inch move, so a bit slower. 2 health, 4 up save, 1 control.
Heavy hammers, that's what it is.
Yeah, Stone Guard hammers, 2 attacks, 3s and 3s, rend 1, 2 damage. While you have 2 or more instances of Alarith Rid of the Mountain on your battle scripture, this unit's save characteristic is 3 up.
Ugh.
So Avlanor gives you that with 1.
With 1, yeah.
Basically.
As opposed to 2. Yeah.
Which is where he synergizes with these guys, is that. I mean, they have to be close to him, don't they? With 12. But getting a 3-up save for having a big cow next to
slow and tanky.
decent.
Super slow and tanky.
What's the base size of the big cow?
90 mil? 100 mil? Something like that.
So not small.
No, not super small. No, sort of decent size.
You can definitely fit them in.
Yeah.
So you get 5 models, and it's 130 points for the 5.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's not too bad, is it, really?
No. So the buffs they get, the Stone Mage gives them an extra rend, so they're rend 2, but they can't pile in. So if you
No.
charge them, you can maybe tag an end and not get many attacks back on you if they do that.
Yeah.
And then we've done Avlanor's buff for them. So
Yeah. So then we've got the Sentinels, which were the bane of everyone's life when they first came out of their
not so much.
Which ones are those?
The archers.
The shooters, yeah.
Okay.
So these are move 6, health 1, control 1, save 5+. Their bows are 18-inch range, 2 attacks, 3s, 4s, rem 1, damage 1 with crit auto wound. And then they have melee attack, which is 1 attack each, 3s, 4s, no rend, damage 1. So their ability is lofted shots. For the rest of the turn, you add 6 to the range, but you're -1 to hit. So you become range 24, but then you hit on a 4.
Yeah.
And that's all they do.
Yeah, but you can make that a 3 again, can't you?
You go all
that
attack,
You can still attack, yeah.
Or you can
not
use
bad.
the rune to ignore the modifiers, so it can just stay at that.
Yeah. So pretty decent. 10 archers for 140 points.
Yeah.
It's pretty
That's
good.
not bad.
Yeah.
No.
Well, we haven't. I was just thinking, then we can compare them to the new Bone Reaper Triaxes, is it? So they're archers.
Yeah.
But we can't.
When we do that book, we do that book, we can
look at that as a comparison. So next we've got the Wardens, Poole, if you want to do that.
So
and
again,
you've got Riverblades as well at the end. Just so you know.
Move 6, 4 up save, 1 health, 1 control. So again, just 1 health models. 2 attacks, 3s and 4s, no rend, 1 damage, anti-charge +1 rend, crit mortal. And their passive is, if this unit did not charge this turn, ignore the effects of charge +1 damage ability for combat attacks made by enemy units that target this unit.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so they stand there and they
solid.
tank it against like Cav and stuff.
Yeah, it just makes Vanguard less good, doesn't it? Vanguard charging the damage 2, not 3.
Yes, yeah.
Which is
About
pretty
120, 130, I guess.
Yeah, 120 points for 10 models.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Not bad for a load of elves. Next, we've got the Blade Lords, which are pretty good.
These are cool.
Move 6, health 2, control 1, save 4 up. They have some metal blades, which is 3 attacks, 3s, 4s, rend 1, damage 1 with crit mortal.
Okay.
While any friendly Scenari heroes are wholly within this unit's combat range, both this unit and the wizard get a ward 5 up. The Scenari heroes are basically all the wizards we went through in the heroes. The Enlightener and the Calais Grey.
I think Eltharion might be, not
sure. Is he
sure.
Scenari?
No, he's not. No, he's not. So the twins are, though.
You've got to be a wizard, Harry, to get that.
The twins are. The twins
are. They have another ability, which is Masters of Combat. You add 1 to the rend characteristic of this unit's some metal blades for each instance of Varanor, which is the rune of strength on your battle scripture. So if you have Lyrior with them, they're rend 2
base.
Anyway.
Yeah. And then you pick 3 runes of strength. Oh, look, they're rend 5.
Yeah. I mean, they're only damage 1, but you're either then getting rend 5 or crit mortal, realistically, so it's pretty decent. 3 attacks each, you get 5 in a unit, 16 attacks.
Well, and you could double the unit, couldn't you?
Yeah. Still only damage 1, but it's still got that, that's a good amount of damage going through.
Oh, God,
reliably killing stuff.
Yeah, it's like, well, what are they hitting on again, sorry?
3s. Wounded on 4s is the issue.
Which is the issue,
Yeah.
Can you get plus the wound, though, from...
You can, if you go down that route with the, but you're not, you're on Rune of Strength, which is good.
Yeah.
But you have to take, I can't remember which rune it is for it to work.
Well, you can just make it happen, can't you?
Might have been River.
Might have been River. River's a great one to start with because it balances. No, Rune of the River, for +1 to wound.
Yeah, because you could just make that the case with, like, the guy who lets you predict the past and stuff.
Yes.
There's so many ways you can do that from what you said. So you could end up with, like, a unit of 10 with, I can't remember how many attacks there were, but there'd be
31 attacks.
31 attacks.
2s and 3s.
Well, maybe
2s if you do all that attack. Yeah.
2s and 3s, rend 5 or whatever.
Well, yeah, you could do,
That's just going to, you're going to probably get through 20, and then that's, no, probably more than that, 25. You're just going to delete most things. Like, they're just good. Like, you go against any unit that's not beefy, you'll be fine.
but then you've got to go down the rune of strength all the time. So you're not getting ward saves. You're not getting any of the other buffs that you could get.
Yeah. They're definitely good.
That's what I think when I was saying before, like it kind of leans you into building certain ways.
Yeah, if you take like 3 units of 10 of those, you're going to go down rune of strength a lot.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They're 150 points for 5.
Yeah, so still 300 points for 10.
300 for 10 is a decent investment.
Yeah.
That's
what are chosen.
Hold on, I can tell you that.
Yeah, do you want to look up that, Rich? While you look at that, Poole can look at Riverblades for us.
Yeah. So Riverblades, move 7, 1 health, 5 up save, 1 control, 2 shots at 10-inch range with shoot and combat, 3s and 4s, no rend 1, and then 2 attacks each, 3s and 4s, rend 1, damage 1. So their special thing is they can jump around the board. They are a teleport unit. Once per turn army your movement phase, remove it from the battlefield, set it up wholly within 6 of the battlefield edge and more than 9 for enemy units. However, if you depicted the Rune of the River on your battle scripture this battle round, you can set them up anywhere on the board, more than 9 from all enemy units. So they teleport better when you pick the Rune of the River, and they've still got their any combat phase 2d6 jump into a combat.
Yeah,
that's nice.
There are 140 points for 10 models, which isn't bad for a teleport.
No, for a teleport unit, that's pretty standard.
Chosen a 280 for 5.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
you can have 5 chosen or 10 blade lords.
Yeah. Interesting. So now we're on to the cavalry. So we've got wind charges first, and then Poole can do the Dawn Riders for us.
Yep.
So wind charges are move 14, health 3, control 1, save 4 up. Their bows are range 12 with 3 attacks. They hit on a 3, wound on a 4, rend 1, damage 1. They're anti-cavalry plus 1 rend. So rend 2 against other cavalry, which isn't bad. Their tree runners, which are the mounts, have 2 attacks each, 5 3s, no rend, damage 1. And they have a blade, which is 1 attack each, 4s 4s, no rend, damage 1. They have 1 ability. While you have 2 or more instances of the Rune of the Wind on your scripture, you have to add 6 to the range of their bows. So the bows become 18 inches. So if you have 1 on there and you've got Severus, they're shooting 18 inches range.
Yeah.
Isn't too bad. As long as they're close. And they are 5 models for 160.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad for a little shooty.
No, it's 16 shots, isn't it?
Anti-cavalry,
Yeah, crit auto wound.
Which is really solid at the moment, anti-cav.
Yeah, there's a lot of cavalry around, isn't there? And then Dawn Riders.
Yes, so Dawn Riders, 14-inch move, 3 health, 4 up save now. They've got 1 pip worse than the previous cards. So they used to be a 3 up save.
Yeah.
They've got 2 attacks each, 3s and 4s, rend 1, damage 1, charge plus 1 damage, crit mortal. So damage 2 on the charge. And then the horse's standard 2 attacks, 5s and 3s, 1. But Dawn Rider charge, add 1 to the rend characteristic of the Lancers Ablaze if it charges turn. So it will be 2 attacks, 3s and 4s, rend 2, damage 2 on the charge, crit mortal.
Not bad, is it really?
Not too bad.
180 points for 5.
Yes.
They're quite good because they don't rely on any runes.
No,
they'll
runes
go into
don't
any army because they don't worry about it.
Stand alone, don't they, basically?
Yeah, I like them.
The loss of the 3 up saves quite a big debuff, but the points have come down significantly to reflect that.
Yeah. So now we've got the 2 monsters. These are the unnamed ones. So we've got a Spirit of the Mountain first, then Poole can do us the Spirit of the Fox.
Yep.
Whatever it's called.
Yep. Hurricane Spirit of the Wind.
Yeah. So the Spirit of the Mountain is move 6, health 14, control 5, save 3 up. It's got a Geomantic Blast, 12-inch range, 1 attack, hits on a 3, wounds on a 2, rends 2, damage d6. And then its melee weapons, it's got 4 attacks, 4s to hit, 2s to wound, rend 2, damage 5. It goes down to 3 attacks if it's battle damage, which is 10 or more. It's got 2 little abilities on it. He is the same as Avenor in that he gets an additional attack for every instance of in the mountain. And you pick an enemy unit in combat to be a target, roll a d3. you add 2 to the roll if the target charged. On a 2 up, you inflict that much mortal on the target.
How many?
It can never fail.
It can't fail if they charge you.
No.
And what's the points of it?
He is 340 points.
Yep, pretty solid.
Not bad.
Almost kind of makes you want to pick. You could. It seems very viable then that you could go. All right, I'm just going to have Mountain. I'm just going to have Avlanor and then all Cow Mountains.
Yep, no, that's an army for sure. Yeah,
because they've got a great save, and they're tough as balls. And you just go. Then it's an easy pick of mountain. And then they just
all go 5 up ward save once you do that.
Yeah, and they just become filth.
Yeah.
I think you probably still go river first, because then every mountain you pick is -1 to wound.
Well, yeah, true, but
or you stick a Caligrave in if your points don't tessellate, and just go mountain, and switch it over.
Yeah,
Jesus.
So we've got the Spirit of the Wind.
Yep.
Oh, so good.
So the normal fox, 18-inch move, 4 up save, 5 up ward, 8 health. So this can go inside the little triangle because its health's less.
Yep.
The Bow of Wind's Vengeance, anti-monster +1 rend shooting combat, 15-inch range, 4 attacks, 2s and 3s, rend 2, damage 2. Mm-hmm. And then Swirling Shards, again crit mortal, 6 attacks, 2s and 4s, no rend 1. So this one's a bit more anti-monster than Sevireth, where Sevireth is just generically rend 3, damage 3. And the damage characteristic of this unit is 3 versus monsters. So he has the same profile as Sevireth versus monsters.
Yeah. Good.
And then once per turn army, any shooting phase. This unit uses a shoot ability. It can do the move thing, but they are called the same ability. So you can't move Sevireth and a Spirit of the Wind. It is the same ability across all 3. And then finally, once per turn army, any shooting phase, pick an enemy unit that has any damage points allocated by this turn. The shooting attacks on a 3 up, strike last. So it's really good for the strike last.
That's good, isn't it? Yeah. Making something strike last on 3 up just by shooting them.
Yeah. Pretty
decent.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah.
270 points he is.
Yes, I think that's quite
maybe
a
bit expensive.
Yeah, a little bit.
Probably should be like 250. Like low 200s,
I'd go with that.
maybe.
Yeah.
So on to the last true scroll, which is the ballista, but then we've got to do the shrine as well.
Then we'll do the shrine,
in a minute.
Yeah, I'll do the shrine, you do the ballista.
So the ballista, this is move 6, health 5, control 2, save 5 up. Its shooting attack is 24 inches, 4 shots, 3s, rend 1, damage 2. It's got anti-monster +1 rend and crit 2 hits. And then in combat, it's got 2 attacks, 3s, 4s, no rend, damage 1. It's got 2 abilities. So you get to add 6 to the range of its bolts while it's holding 12 of some sentinels, which I think it's always had that. So it becomes range 30 if you're near the archers, which is pretty decent. And it's got blinding bolts. This is once per turn army, any shooting phase. Pick an enemy unit that was targeted by all of this unit's shooting attacks. Roll a dice, you add 1 if it's a monster. On a 3 up, then -1 to hit for the rest of the turn.
Yeah.
Again, not too bad. And you can counter shoot it and do it.
It's the counter shoot with that's really good.
Yeah.
For anything that's going to come and charge you, they've got to be super careful what they put at the front.
Yeah, which is good. So yeah, not bad. 120 points as well, cheap.
Yeah, that's fine.
I can see that being spammed at 120 points.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know if it's good enough to do much. I don't know.
Well, if you've got 10 of them, that's 1,200 points.
Yeah.
You've still probably got enough to get some stuff in there.
You have.
But then...
Well, a couple of heroes.
That's 40 shots, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't think it's dreadful.
I don't
think it's Spawn of It's not Spawn of Chotek.
No, it's not Spawn of Chotek, is it? But it's pretty spammy. That's definitely spammable, isn't it?
I mean, you'd have to buy 12 of them.
Yeah. But, yeah. So, that's all the scrolls, at least. Let's see what the shrine does.
The shrine is 12 health and a 3 up save, so it's actually quite survivable. So once per turn army, you declare a spell wholly within 12. You can re-roll the casting roll if you have a Shrine Guardian. And basically, the Shrine Guardian is a little guy who jumps in the hero phase and then jumps out in the movement phase.
Yep.
And what they do is, if there's one inside, the terrain feature gets a movement characteristic of 6, and it can just float around the battlefield.
Just
basically.
one inside, yeah.
Just one, yeah. Floating around.
Well, okay. It's not bad.
It's all right, isn't it? It moves a bit, and
the reroll cast is fine.
The reroll cast is useful.
It just makes something a lot more survivable, really, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So that's the Battletome then.
Phil,
well, Rich,
absolute.
are you,
come on then.
I'm not converted. I'm not converted. I still think
opinion.
They're still disgusting shiny elves, and they can get to hell. But the book, I think, is filth. And if you know how to play, it's going to be this is, I kind of said it before about Tzeentch, but this is an army for tournament winners. This is I have played the games, I've done the practice, I'm going to win with them.
But it's not level, high skill level.
Yeah, it's not an auto win
army, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not an auto win army, but it's you play it right and nobody can stop you. They just can't stop you, in my opinion. I just worked out Avlanor, 4 Spirits of the Mountain, and Sonari, depending on which of the battle formations you pick, is 1910.
Right.
So you'd be down on points, but then you've got Sonari can sit in the shrine, can't it?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just, like everything else, is a lot better save and harder to kill.
Yeah. What's so gone for? What's your counter argument to the filth that Rich thinks this is?
So it's a really high skill level army, properly high. If you want to win and you want to play that well, you've got to be good. You make one mistake and you lose. It's as simple as that.
Oh yeah, because you can't have that many models, really, can you? You don't have that many units.
You get so few units that you make one mistake, you lose a key unit, and you're done. So my list is Avlanor, 5 Dawn Riders, 5 Dawn Riders. Stone Mage, 10 Stone Guards, 10 Stone Guard. Eltharion, Wardens, and a Banner Blade. 10 Wardens and a Banner Blade. And that's 2k on the nose. And that's in the Power Through sub-faction.
Yeah. Which makes sense, because that lets you get Eltharion out as well. Isn't it? Potentially.
Yes, potentially. And that's got Flawless Commander, which lets me move the infantry units at the start. Because those Stone Guard are so slow, I want to get them into the board early doors. And then the Silver one to give him +1 to cast. Weirdly, I don't think it's an army that relies on magic anymore, so you don't need 7 mages for it to work.
I think that you could, though, couldn't you? If you wanted to lean into it, you could go real magic heavy. You cause some serious issues.
I think you run out of stuff to cast a lot of the time.
Yeah.
It's the big issue.
I suppose that's where you do that formation, makes it all unlimited.
Yes, you'd have to.
Then you don't worry about it, do you?
Then you could cast more. Yeah. But yeah, I think it's a high skill army. I think once people work it out, it's much easier to deal with. It's going to be another one where it hits the tournament scene and it's going to do really well and it's going to get nerfed. And then it's going to drop like a stone because it got nerfed and it didn't need to be. And then it'll gradually get some busts. It's a bit like KO.
Yeah.
They got hit with loads of stuff early doors. They dropped like a stone and now a lot of those nerfs are coming back out.
Yeah.
Because they weren't needed.
I always think there's a bit of a knee-jerk reaction to that anyway, to be fair. A lot of people go, it needs to be nerfed. It's like, well, actually, no, let's give it a few months and see what the actual, when people work out the play.
It's the standard thing of people don't want to change their lists. I've got this list. I've been doing really well with it. Oh, something new turns up. Well, that's busted. My list doesn't work against it. Well, yeah, but you haven't changed your list to take into account, have you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You just want to keep running the same list over and over again and doing the same thing.
I mean, at least I expect to lose every time I take the same list over and over again.
The fact that we have so many books dropping so quickly.
Oh yeah, you have
everything just churns all the time.
Isn't it?
It's changing all the time.
So quickly now, yeah.
I think Tzeentch will do better than Lumineth to start with.
Yes, because I think Tzeentch is easier to grasp than Lumineth.
But I actually think the Tzeentch book is better, more powerful than the Lumineth book. Because the Lumineth book, everything costs so much.
I think Tzeentch have the mortal wounds easier, I think, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, but I also think
helps, I think a bit.
I think the Tzeentch die too quick compared to everything else. Yes, you have your tricks to get stuff out of dodge, but most of the stuff, the saves aren't great. So you get caught, you die, and that's pretty much that's it. And your big pieces like Kairos and stuff like that, they just get annihilated. Whereas in this, you take Avthanor, for example, or Teclis, and they've got wards and they're actually harder to kill, and you can make people like they're just tough to deal with. Like you have to devote a lot of stuff to kill it, is what my sort of feeling is. And I think that you're right, Paul. I think that you're going to see more Tzeentch to start with, and people can complain about Tzeentch more first, but actually the big threat is Lumineth, 100%. And also I hate shiny elves, so I want people to hate them too.
I think I like the changes they've made to it, as in the old rules are fine, but I think this feels a bit more like different in an interesting way.
Proper thinking army,
like.
This is now.
Yeah, which is what it should be, because they're basically like a like you said, like they cost lots of points. So
yeah,
it makes sense that they cost lots of points. Therefore, you have to be precise with them and not just.
They also don't tessellate very well, as Rich has shown. Like he's 90 points under, and so many lists I write are 90, 80 points under, and there's nothing you can do. There's no swap ins and outs that you can do to get those points.
And you don't really want to go okay, cool, well, I'll just pick one of the manifestation laws that are expensive.
No, because you want the Lumineth.
Yeah, exactly. So it's an interesting one. I think it's one that it will take some time before people work out the optimum list at the moment. But I also think actually uniquely compared to a lot of armies, Lumineth are probably in a very, very good position going into a new GHB, because you have so many options.
The variety is huge, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So when we find out what the new battle tactics are and the new battle plans are, they might just storm it, because you've got access to defense, you've got access to teleport, you've got access to pretty much anything you can think of, you can get it. And you've got speedy units, you've got, I wouldn't be surprised if we see pre-GHB, we've got a lot of the stone guys, the little guys with the hammers. And then after the GHB, we see loads of hurricane guys, because suddenly speed becomes more important. It's an interesting thought, but I think, again, I don't like them because they're annoying and shiny, but I can see as an army, they are super, super strong. And I think they're a player's army, like an elite army for.
Yeah, they're elite, aren't they?
Yeah, they're like, they reward a skilled hand.
I feel it's interesting that they released these two together. So thematically, they're both magic-y, or the idea of them is magic-y, which makes sense. But also, they're both like high skill level books.
And I think they'll both go under the radar when the new GHB comes. Not because they're bad, but they'll go under the radar for a little bit, and then people will work out and go, well, actually, hold on, these armies are really good for this, because they can do all the stuff we need them to do. Also, I think they were released together before, because they had that
set, box set, didn't they?
Yeah.
Arcane Cataclysm or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. I think they're a very interesting army. I just wish that they weren't elves.
Yeah, if they were rats, you'd be happy.
Oh god, if they were rats or anything.
2 more elf books to do very soon once they do the.
Okay, what's the other one? Daughters of Cain. I don't really count because they're evil.
We've got Sylvaneth.
Yeah, but they're not really elves. They're trees.
They're still elves. They're tree elves.
They're not tree elves. They're not tree. There's
most
no
of the
elves.
Stuff's gone. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just spirits in trees. In which case, you might as well hide a bottle of vodka in a tree, and they are done.
Yeah, but all the little guys, like the actual men in Sylvaneth, they
like the tree spite revs,
the revenants and spite revs. They
don't count the ghosts.
They got pointy ears like elves. They're elves.
They're basically wooden Nighthorn.
Okay, so we haven't got any more elf books to do, is what you're saying, Rich?
Okay.
No, well, we've got Daughters of Cain, which has some pointy-eared people in, but because they remind me too much of my favourite 40k army, they're not. They're fine. They're evil. I like that.
You know the Drakari are essentially space elves.
Yeah, but I'm fine with them because they're evil. Do you know what it is? It's the arrogance. It's the arrogance of the Lumineth that I have an issue with. Oh, we're good guys. Look at us. We're fantastic. But they're not. I bet they're dodgy as hell.
Well, I think
That's what it is.
I'm sure in the fluff there's been bits where they just like destroyed other
Yeah.
like order armies or settlements
See?
because it works for them.
Same as like I
But
don't
that's
mind Ideneth because Ideneth have kick-ass sharks and octopus, which is just cool. But
Yeah.
they're also, we're evil. We steal souls. I'm like, this is great. Keep going with this. I like this stuff. When it's all good, and like, I get a fight when it's one-dimensional. It's like, nah, oh good. Your whole thing is you're good, and you have a whole kingdom of goodness, and it's all shiny and light, and everyone loves you, and nobody ever gets syphilis or whatever. I don't know, something.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like, go away. Get some character development and come back when you've got a gritty, hard edge.
So overall, we all agree that it's a good book.
Yeah, the book's great. Elves.
We all agree it's good. Like the changes are good. Like it's complicated, the battle trait now,
Yes.
but
Which is
it's a
100%.
nice change.
Yeah, it's complicated. And when you guys were saying it, half the time, I felt like I was just like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But I think that it's certainly one that would reward you getting an amazing tracker from Pro Painted Studios. Remember to use the
Definitely.
code HowManyOnes to get yourself some money off that, but also support us fine people who've been talking for 2 hours and chilling like our lives depend on it.
Yep. Definitely.
Sorry,
Well,
guys,
I think
couldn't resist that.
there's only one more question. What have you been looking at on the internet this week, Mac?
What's your internet perv been lurking, worm?
We know I don't purple stuff.
It's not been twins. We know it's not twins.
Twins battle.
Yeah. What have I been looking at this week? Well, I've been because I do game a bit as well. I've got a Switch 2, and they released a new Pokemon game on it called Pokopia. I think that's how you say it. And it's essentially, well, it's not essentially. It's a bit like Animal Crossing / some of those builders games, but with Pokemon.
Right.
Interesting.
But it's basically sold out everywhere.
Okay.
Really
How
quickly.
does it sell out?
I basically I think.
Can you not download it? Can you not go on and download it?
Yeah, you can download it, but I want a physical copy.
Okay.
Even though technically they're not physical, really, because it's like a game.
It's just a code, isn't it? I suspect you type.
It's not a code, but they do this thing where like the cartridge basically gives you a key. The cartridge is the key that lets you use the game, but you have to download it onto the Switch.
Right.
It's a bit weird, but yeah. But I'm looking at that, and I've been looking at. There's another game out. I think it came out yesterday called Crimson Desert. No, Desert.
I've heard people talk about that.
Crimson Desert.
Yeah,
that's a desert thing, isn't it?
Yeah. That's a cake, isn't it? Like a chocolate, velvet, red velvet.
Crimson Desert.
Yeah, I've heard good things about that.
I'm tempted to get it. I've got a week off soon. I might try and get it for that so I can play it.
I've heard that the first 3 hours are really, really boring.
Oh, okay.
But
and then it gets better.
But then it gets amazing because it's taught you everything you need to teach you.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I'm just playing StarCraft.
That's what I'm looking at.
Oh, I'm tempted. I've been playing a bit of StarCraft as well, which I've never played until recently. So that was quite fun.
Oh, I've been playing StarCraft 2.
Okay. Yeah, that's the one I've been doing because it was free.
I started on the basic one. I want to do the story so I can learn the story.
I like Zerg. They seem pretty cool.
I did buy what was it? It was Blizzard have got like a sale on at the moment on there. Right. So I got the Warcraft battle chest that's got like the original Warcraft Orcs and Humans, Warcraft 2 and Warcraft 3, like the remastered versions. And it was like £10 or something. And I was like, that's fine.
That's not bad.
So I can play all them again, which would be fun.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's all I've been doing on the internet, really.
Okay.
Those things. So we will be doing a review of Bone Reapers soon.
Yep.
We're also going to do a quick little
half an hour kind of
an hour type a quick little quickie for you guys.
Reaction.
On the preview when they do it.
Every time's a quickie with me, guys.
Yeah, it's on at 1 a.m. our time.
We're not doing it live.
We're not going to do it live like I did last time. But we will do a little quick one for you guys just to chat through it. And yeah.
What day is it on?
The show.
I think it's Wednesday night.
I'm sure it's our Wednesday night. Oh no, maybe that's Tuesday night then.
26th, isn't it?
Because it'll be if it's 1 a.m. Wednesday, that'd be the Tuesday night technically, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
It's 25th. Yeah, 1 a.m. 25th. So technically, we'll wake up Wednesday morning and see it.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I speaking of that, I quite enjoy when that happens because it's quite fun. You get up in the morning, you wake up early, and I've got like 400 messages from everybody.
Yeah,
going,
in the chat.
Yeah, everyone's all really excited.
And I'm like, oh my god, what's going on?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
But that's it then. Unless you guys want to add anything else?
No.
Yeah, I do want to add one thing, which is, guys, you should hit up our socials, have a look at those.
Of course.
And we, like Matt said in the last one, I can't remember what the name of it is, but we've got a dedicated one now. Contact us, tell us how we're doing. If you think we're shit, great, tell us. If you think we're fantastic, great, tell us. We're also really thinking about doing some battle reports. So
we will get it sorted eventually.
Exactly that. So what could be a really good idea is if you can tell us what armies you want us to use, as long as one of them is rats.
Oh, I'm going to use Lumineth versus you because.
Oh God, that'd be 2
really
minutes.
Going to trigger you.
Oh dear.
It'd be a 2-minute game, unless I borrow some models for you and then I can do Zinch. Because I haven't got around to buying Kairos yet.
That's a Mr. Clark question.
I've got Kairos. I do have it, but he's not painted. So I think people personally painted.
Yeah, the models have to be painted.
Used, not just grey.
Oh, in that case, it's rats.
So we're going to have to do painted stuff.
I mean, it's fun.
But I'm sure
fun.
We should be able to cover a few armies, I think, between
we got enough
three of us.
A few? Paul could probably do them all himself.
But
we'll be fine.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for listening, everyone. Yeah. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. Take it easy.
Bye.
Bye.